The story begins with a beautiful lady being pushed down on the wall. She is the eldest disciple, beloved, and she is being pushed down by a second disciple, and someone is enjoying their fighting and the posture that they are maintaining right now. And it's the fifth disciple, too fueling, Candy Island little princess. And you may ask why these beautiful ladies are fighting in their bikinis. Because their master seems to have been disappeared from past few days. Their master, his name is Bing Yuanzi, the incarnation of the god of light in the mortal world, with countless followers and power of faith backing him. Back in his golden days, he wielded two mighty staves and had millions of believers all over the world. He killed countless monsters and demons, drove them to the center, daring them to trespass no more. But just as he was preparing for a peaceful retirement, something unexpected happened. He, incarnation of the god of light, the connection with the main deity became weaker, and at the same time, his magical powers are also rapidly dwindling. He still haven't figured out the cause of all this, and he has no idea when the state of magical loss will end. Whether he can regain his powers is also uncertain. What's more, if the demons finds about this, the demons that he drove away in his prime, when he had that awesome powers, will definitely come back to hunt him down. And not only that, there is also this beautiful succubus. If she finds out his situation, then he is finished. But what worse is, if his own disciples finds about this situation of his, they will eat him alive, literally eat him alive. And he has 5 beautiful disciples, those 3 hanging around him. I can agree with them. But these 2 lolis, man, what is the author thinking? To not let his disciples eat him alive, and to preserve his legendary statue as a figure of faith in the principality, and to prevent his 5 disciples from becoming suspicious. He took a big step towards a beautiful lady. He came to a potion shop in a very mysterious way and asked the lady at the counter to give him a certain kind of potion. However, the lady didn't understand. What type of certain potion is he looking for? Now what type of potion is he looking for? Fast forward to the story, where the 2 ladies are fighting because their master has been gone for a few days. And 5th disciple is worried, thinking what are they going to do if their master doesn't come back? Another Loli jumps at 5th. She is the 3rd disciple, queen of the fairy forest, comforting 5th to not to be worried. 3rd disciple whispers something in 5th's ear. The 2 senior sisters looks at them for enjoying their free time like that instead of training, which scared the 2 little lolis. They run to the 4th sister. And 4th sister, she is hot. She is the one. I mean, look at her. She is also the master of the oak grove. She comforts the 2 little lolis, saying that the senior sisters are just scaring them. And 1st and 2nd disciples are fighting because 2nd thinks that 1st knows something about the disappearance of their master. Seeing them getting so physical, 4th takes the 2 lolis from there because they are just too young to see this. 1st also grabs her junior sister, saying how did she not notice that their master has been acting strangely lately. She pushes 2nd down of the water, informing 2nd that their master disappearance has nothing to do with her. And she can't find him either. And if 2nd really wants to know where their master went, 1st tells her to just go look for him herself. 1st senior comes out from the bath saying that she doesn't have any clues where to find their master, and also tells 2nd to stop talking like as if she cares about him the most. Now 2nd is confused and worried because she doesn't know where their master went. Then she wonders if the rumors are true. However, senior sister seems to know something. After several days of probing, she has already discovered that their master's magical power is steadily diminishing, and avoiding them is just an attempt of their master to conceal the truth. But now, she is sure that she is more powerful than her master, so she gets ready to capture him tonight. Somewhere on the mountains, Yuanzi suddenly loses his magical power, and he was flying, so he falls down and almost breaks his head. Seems like he has become so weak that he can't even sustain the basic levitation spell. He hurriedly stands up and starts to check for his potion, thinking it might have broke after that fall. But it seems the potion is safe, and it's a transformation potion. He got no choice now but to change his appearance. It's a pity to abandon his original identity. After all, he has these 5 outstanding disciples. But he's been avoiding them for a couple of days, so he is sure that they are really pissed off by him. He comes to his room from the back door, but his eyes gets wide open to see the sight in front of him. One of his disciples was waiting for him, and it's the 1st disciple, who is ready to attack him and capture him for herself. If you are enjoying it, then please do 300 likes for part 2, and also like and subscribe. Next, she welcomes him back, and she already knew that he would definitely come back from the back door. He closes his eyes, saying he didn't see anything, but I'm sure he definitely saw something. She comes to him asking where has he been all this time. He tells her that he had to go out and do some simple errands. Before he knew what's happening, she already tied that belt she was holding earlier around his neck, so he doesn't escape from her hands anymore. He scolds the disciple for greeting her own master like this. Then she wonders why her master is not fighting back even though she is treating him like this. She wonders if her master can no longer use his powers to resist his weak disciple. Yuanzi gets shocked to hear that. He realizes that she knows about his situation. He knows that she knows that he can't use his powers, and disciple is ready to make him her good doggy for the rest of his life. And since she is very fond of him, she tells him not to worry and that she won't treat him badly. Now he is finished and he is shocked to see his disciple like this. He gets ready to find a way to escape from there, then gets a brilliant idea. He shouts, Ashino Arashi, what are you doing here? First disciple didn't think that there would be other disciple there, so she acts differently, telling the other disciple to hear her out first. But there was no one there, and now she is mad. He tricked that poor little disciple by a lie who is trying to escape from there. He never thought that the time to use the potion would come this fast. But he is still hesitating to drink that potion because the shop lady informed him that after drinking that potion, changing back won't be an easy task. And his first disciple have also already made up her mind that she will not let her master escape from her clutch this time. She starts to chase him. Now he got no choice. He drinks the potion without thinking twice, when the shop lady told him to think twice before drinking that potion. After drinking it, he spits more than what he drank. Something starts to happen to his body. He notices that something is wrong with this potion. His body starts to change. It becomes smaller, his chest and buttock changes too. And Tada, he too seems to have changed into Loli. I think the author is into Loli. First disciple also arrives there and she is confused to see that little girl laying there like that. But she notices something, the face of that little girl, it definitely is her master's face. And she can also feel something soft on the chest. She is confused about this little girl, who looks completely like her master but not her master. Next, it seems the first disciple have brought her master back. Yuanzi wakes up and is confused about his situation. His hands have become smaller. He then notices a cute girl sitting in front of him. He then notices something. There is no cute girl sitting in front of him. And his body, it has become soft. His muscles aren't stiff. He checks his little brother, but he is nowhere to find. He gets super shocked, screams, why did I become a little girl? The potion was supposed to turn him into what he wants to look like. He wanted to look like another tall and handsome dude, but he turned into a little girl. Then he notices the girl sleeping beside him is his first disciple, but he is confused about why is she just casually taking a nap there. Then he remembers that she was chasing him. He wonders if he passed out, then she took him to her room. But he is still trapped there. He gets ready to run from there before she wakes up. Just when he was about to leave, she wakes up, and he falls down because the chain was still on his neck. She informs him that she had a very hard time trying to bring him back, and this is how she is repaying her. She calls Yuanzi rice ball. He is confused thinking what does she mean by that, rice ball. At the same time, this makes him super mad. So he pulls her towards him, grabs her asking, is this what your master taught you? If that's so, then he gets ready to punish her for being very naughty, and for putting a dog collar on someone's neck just like that. Punishing her, he calls her traitor. He adds a few more slaps for calling him rice ball, mocking him like that. But she informs him that that's what he wrote on the potion. He remembers the potion, and there was something on it which says rice ball. He wonders if she mistake that for his name. And if that's the case, that means she didn't see him transformed. In other words, she doesn't recognize him. And now first disciple is mad because rice ball just called her traitor. She wants to know what does he mean by that. Pinches his cheek, informs her that her master is a living legend of the land, the archangel incarnate, whom all men worship. She pushes him down, saying Loli Flest is nothing compared to him. Asks her if she is trying to impersonate her master. Yuanzi apologizes to her and asks her why did she brought him there. And inside he is super happy. This just confirmed that his first disciple doesn't recognize him at all. And the reason she brought him there because she thinks that his body is cursed to this very world. It is extremely dangerous and seductive, so of course, she had to bring him in to protect him. I mean to protect her. And as a payment of protection, first disciple tells him that he will need to spend the rest of his life here, with her. This makes him mad because she is just saying some bull crap, and trying to take advantage of him. At the same time, second disciple is trying her best to find her master. She asks the cute nun about the first disciple. The cute nun informs her that the security measures around the palace has been tightened, so first disciple really wouldn't be able to go out. This confuses her more, given her senior sister's character. She doesn't think that her senior sister would be this calm when their master disappeared. She wonders if her senior sister found something that they don't know. She orders the little nun to send the knights to senior sister's place, and don't let anything suspicious slip out of sight. Now she wonders what secret her senior sister could be hiding in her castle. Next, the first disciple is doing very dangerous thing to her master. Master have also finally come to understand how cursed this body of his truly is. Now he is shocked thinking what is going on with this body of him, because his body and mind gave up just like that to his first disciple. He calls her traitor once again. She stops him and informs him that he is born with some kind of charming skill. As long as he is constantly being imbued with magic, his full potential will come out. So she tells him not to tell anybody about what happened just now. Thinking that he must be hungry, she gets ready to go and prepare some food for him. And she wants to fill his stomach first, so she won't have to worry about his energy to do that thing again. She leaves from there, and Yuanzi never thought to obtain this type of charming ability with this type of body. A cursed charming body, and has no power or other skills. Now that his first disciple is not there, he gets ready to escape from there and inform other disciples and make them teach this traitor a lesson. Then a knife comes flying at him, and not just one, few more comes at him straight and almost hit his lower part. First disciple comes in, asking where is she trying to run away, while holding a knife in her hand. And she has brought him a meal. She throws whatever meal she brought towards him. She sits on the chair and orders him to eat, and he is feeling like a dog right now. Seeing how picky Rice Ball is, she gets ready to help him, dips her toe in the food and tells him to lick it. She is going too far. She needs to be taught a lesson. Bro, why don't you just slap her like you did earlier? Since he doesn't have power to fight back, and if he doesn't eat it, she will become suspicious of him. So he gets ready to eat it. This makes her angry for some reason. She moves her leg before he could lick it, and she is mad because he just did whatever he was told to. That's really low. And now he is confused. She is the one who forced him to eat and now she is scolding him. He never thought his great disciple to have this kind of hobby, and his disciple was just messing with him. She has prepared a grand feast for him. She has prepared all types of foods for him to eat. Seeing that, he gets shocked because there are the dishes that he loves and hates at the same time. He wonders if this is also one of her tests. The word test, it reminded him of something. He wonders if she's been testing him from the beginning. And she was angry because he didn't react the way he should have, which disappointed her. Now he is 100% sure that she is testing him, and she is holding it off because she is not 100% sure. If he eats the things that he loves as Yuanzi, then that will expose his identity. Once his identity is exposed, only thing waiting for him is to be eaten up by his disciple. He never thought, he, the archangel incarnate, to fall such a trick. And there is no way out of this. Now that it has come to this, and his first disciple is playing detective with him, he also gets ready to do something that she never imagined. He walks toward her, climbs up the dining table, and since she is his master now, he removes his clothes saying she should eat first. After all, she is the master, and the master will be served first. He puts the foods all over his body and asks her master to enjoy the meal. Now she is super mad. It didn't went like she thought, and he is taking her very lightly now. From all the tests she is doing on him, he noticed that she is not 100% sure that he is her master. And with this act of his, the table has turned over. And first disciple is mad because Rice Ball didn't eat the food immediately. She wonders if he realized that it was all a test. And she is also sure that Rice Ball is definitely her master. She is confused thinking where did it all go wrong. Then she gets another idea. Even if he has fooled her with his appearance, she is sure that he can't fool her with physical touch. Even if his body transformation is at advanced skill, she is sure that he can't change his sexual characteristics. Once his body becomes honest with her technique, everything will be revealed. So now she gets ready to use another plan. His outfit is pretty much worn and battered. She gets ready to change it for him, and he also gets ready to go along with her. But the outfit she brought for him is just a two-piece bikini. This shocked him. He never thought that his disciple will resist this method, He doesn't want to wear that small piece. There is nothing in it to wear it. And do not forget, he is a man. He grabs his shabby clothes and gets ready to get down from the table. But no, not on her watch. She grabs him by his leg, gets ready to make sure that he wears that clothes no matter what. And first disciple is so excited that she can't wait to see her Rice Ball in that clothes. Yuanzi finally understood that she is not trying to change his clothes, but she is trying to test something else. Disciple's hand touches the place where she shouldn't have touched. Yuanzi pushes her down saying not to touch on that place. Disciple's face turns into a red bead, because he is sitting on her hands, which seems to have entered somewhere. They both seems to be shocked about how the things turned out. They never thought something like this to happen. But Disciple still believes that Rice Ball is her master, even though those fingers went somewhere inside. This time, she grabs him by his neck and asks him to spill the bean, Why does he know so much about her? And why did he call her traitor? He tells her that he must be her long-lost sister, and she bought it. She let go of his neck, however, she still doesn't think that there is a logic in his answer. And since he doesn't want to admit, she shows him the bottle of potion. This shocked him, thinking, why does she have it? Well, because you just left it on the ground after you drank it and passed out, bro. And that night when she was chasing her master, she saw her master drinking something. And after that, her master disappeared and Rice Ball appeared in front of her. She wonders where her master went after drinking that thing. Yuanzi informs her that it got nothing to do with him. But she begs different. She wonders what will happen if she sends the leftover to be experimented at the lab. She also informs him that she hates liars. If she finds out that Rice Ball lied to her, she tells him to be ready to meet his death. She then drops another bomb on him, and that she has already sent some leftover to the lad yesterday. And the result will come out day after tomorrow. Now he is finished. She turned out to be clever than he thought, huh? Now what are you going to do, boy? Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, then watch this video on the side. Also like and subscribe for more. And stay tuned because next is going to be a big kaboom.